wordings for? Too
Yeah,
long.
Kristen Stewart's debut in her Diana look, John. This is a first look at Kristen Stewart as Princess Diana in Spencer. I think that's what it's called anyway. And this is coming in from Screen Rant. Now, John, we'll talk about the image in a little moment on the site on screenrant.com. But the first look at Kristen Stewart's upcoming film Spencer shows off her look as Princess Diana. The biopic is directed by Pablo Larraín, whose last biopic, Jackie, starred Natalie Portman as Jackie Kennedy and landed Portman a Best Actress Oscar nomination. Spencer will follow Princess Diana during one of her last Christmases with the royal family as she mulls her impending separation from Prince Charles. The film began shooting earlier this year. To prepare for the role, Stewart watched The Crown Season 4, the Netflix show featuring Emma Corrin as the People's Princess, in its most recent season in what has become an acclaimed role for the actress. The resurgence of interest in Princess Diana's life has seemingly been spurred by The Crown, and now Stewart will bring her own iteration of the iconic figure to life. It's good timing for Kristen Stewart, to really make her own mark on the role as well. John, I don't really want to get into the whole we're not royalists and all that kind of thing. We're here to talk about films. And John, whether you like it or not, Princess Diana had a very interesting life. You might agree, you might disagree with a lot of her choices in life.
Yeah, marrying Charles.
But the fact that she the fact that this film, from Pablo Larraín, is going to focus on a weekend, which surprised me because there's a lot happened in that lady's life, a very short life, and they're focusing on one of the last Christmases that she spent with the royal family, which I would assume it's going to be a family affair. You're going to get her spending time with obviously her sons, with her estranged husband, her estranged mother-in-law, the Queen.
To the Queen.
But on a more personal level, John, and more looking at Kristen Stewart's career as well, I've always felt that her career has been very hot and cold. She does a really great film, she does a really bad film, she does a really great film, she does a really bad film, but this one could really steer her in the direction. It does say here, no, it didn't do Natalie Portman any harm, when she did the Jackie Kennedy role, and it's the same director. And also, with the buzz about The Crown Season 4, the latest offering from Netflix, getting well received, there is that buzz again if you're into that kind of thing. So I think the timing of this could actually help her career progress even further.
Steve, it could. I'm smiling. It's not because of Prince Diana or Kristen Stewart. It's because I looked at the monitor there and I seen a very different lighting setup to what we have in this. As you know, the colour is not represented quite as accurately in the middle monitor. I look like Yul Brynner. I always says I wanted to have Yul Brynner tan. I looked at that and I can see a slap head with the headphones on. I'm Yul Brynner now. Yes. So there we go. I've got my dream. If nothing else, I can look like Yul Brynner. Wow.
Yeah.
Wow. I wanted the colour. I didn't want the slap head. I've got the slap head. I've not got the colour. But look, I digress. Let's move on. I'm a big... What can I say? I'm a big... what is it? The Ten Commandments?
Yes.
I'm a big Ten Commandments fan. What can I say? But I digress, man. Charlton Heston as well. Who can forget Charlton Heston? What an actor. But look, I digress. Kristen Stewart as Diana Spencer. Stephen, you're right. It's a very interesting choice to go down the weekend route, focusing on the weekend, the last Christmas, if you like, in this sort of unit, the royal family. Moon unit, some would say. Me. And it's an interesting choice because obviously, as you did say, she had such a colourful life. She done a lot of humanitarian work. She went to Africa, worked with little kids and things like that who were disadvantaged. She was, by all accounts, a very decent human being. So they could have delved into a sort of more wide-scoping biopic, but they've not went for that. They've went for what looks to be a more intimate tale of the deconstruction of her relationship with not only Charles but the family itself, the royal family, how that's impacted on her two sons. And that's an interesting concept, and that'll probably make it for a more drama-driven story, and that'll probably make it for a chance at Oscar buzz for Kristen Stewart, because if she can nail this, we've seen it with the Maggie Thatcher movie, and we've seen it with the Queen movie. You can see my complete disdain for that the boot that was Margaret Thatcher, and I will call her a boot because she was a boot. And thank God she's dead. And I don't wish death on anybody, but I change for her. I do for her because she was an absolute scumbag. But what a day! Let's get off my political soapbox.
I'll get you off it now. The image of Kristen Stewart, that image that's on the website just now on screen, Rand. What do you make of that? I can't believe how striking she looks, how identical she looks to Princess Diana.
She does. She looks very accurate. Looks like it's a good period piece in terms of the clothes and stuff like that. It's quite a lot of attention to detail. And what Stephen, you says about Kristen Stewart, she's had a strange career. She's worked in Charlie's Angels. She's been in Twilight, I think, with Bobby Pattinson. And she's done a wide variety of roles. This is the first time I've seen her. Panic Room, yeah, this is the first time I've seen her really delve into a movie of this out, a serious drama-driven movie. She's certainly not Robert Pattinson. Let's get that straight. Robert's went off and sort of restarted his career. He's went off and done independent work with some of the best directors on the planet, and he's rejigged and rejuvenated his entire career. She's went down a different route. I wish her all the success in the world. I hope it's an interesting movie. I like period pieces. I'm not a huge fan of the monarchy, as you do know. I know you're not either. But as you did say, that's not what this is about. But as an aside to that, I do like watching movies about it. I like The King's Speech with Colin Firth. I'm going to watch The Crown because by all accounts it's rubbing the royal family up the wrong way, specifically Charles. Charles, he's not very happy about the fact, I don't know what that doesn't sound like Prince Charles. Prince Charles is not very happy about the crown. Well, that makes me happy. Because he's been portrayed as a Hoormeister, because he was a Hoormeister. He was floating around with Camilla when he was married to a much better looking woman than Diana. So I may watch The Crown. What I'm getting at is I can put my differences aside and I can actually watch projects based on these people. And I will certainly give this a bash. Look, I liked Victoria and Abdul as well. That was a great movie with Judi Dench about Queen Victoria. I like these movies. I like period pieces. And I vividly recall seeing the tributes when Diana passed away, 98 I think it was. I was 9 years old. I remember coming down, hearing about the news of her passing away. I remember the amazing array of flowers that had been laid out, and the grief in England, more specifically, probably less so Scotland. She was the people's princess. She touched a lot of people, not me particularly, but so it'll be interesting. As I was saying, I didn't give a shit, Stephen, that's the truth. Didn't really care either way. It didn't impact on my life at all. But it will be interesting. Kristen Stewart, hopefully she does well. But yeah, I'm done.